going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I have an exciting video today that I'm freaking super pumped about. I'm actually at my buddy Francis's place. This is why I love social media so much. I saw this guy posting a ton of cool old trucks, just hot rods in general, and I hit him up. I'm like, dude, what do you got going on over here? And then I saw him post this thing on Instagram. I couldn't believe it. I hit him up right away. I'm like, dude, we have to shoot this. I'm gonna have Francis jump in and tell me a little bit about how he even freaking acquired this thing. So Francis, dude, tell us a little bit about what this is, and honestly, how did you even get this thing?
What's up, guys? So I buy, sell, and trade old trucks, C10, square bodies. We do motorcycles as well, so I buy a lot of cool stuff, man. We buy them, we fix them up, we lower them, wheels, tires, work on interiors. Some stuff I buy is really nice, so I ain't got to work on it. We can resell it. So that's, what I do. So I'm always scrolling Marketplace. I know a lot of you guys do that, even if you don't do it for a business. Everybody's scrolling. So I was here on a Saturday, last Saturday actually, scrolling Marketplace, and it popped up. I chatted with a guy. We kind of got to what I thought was a fair enough price to make the drive. It was just over 2 hours from my shop. So I hauled ass to Dade City, and this is what I came home with. So the cab is a 40s Chevy pickup truck cab, like a CK or TK, I believe is what they called them. This is real deal Chevy steel, man. The hood, the cab. And that's the original hood that was with the truck. The grill is off of a 40s Cadillac, actually, and the bed on the truck is hand built.
Well, let's talk about the engine really quick. You want mind popping that hood for me?
Sure, absolutely.
I love this too. It looks so sick.
Yeah, so the famous tilt nose.
Yeah, dude.
You never can go wrong with that, right?
So cool.
So this is a 357 full roller motor, blueprint, balanced, aluminum heads, mild but really a nasty little motor. It's 11.5 compression, so we're running 110 in it. Tunnel ram, dual Eldebrox. It's got a great set of Scotiafield headers. I may be pronouncing that wrong, but those are really high quality headers. It's got Flowmaster FX mufflers on each side. Just a really, really clean, simple build on the motor. Reliable, sounds good, big cam. Transmission is just a standard turbo 350. It's got like a 25 to 2800 stall, which works great with the cam and the weight. Wheels and tires, we got 35-inch Nitto Rid grapplers, nothing super aggressive, just streetable. You can play around in the dirt, sand.
It looks sick though, dude.
Mean enough. I mean, they're way out there.
Yeah.
It's got method, your standard fake beadlock wheels on there, 18-inch. Suspension, so that's another crazy thing. This guy hand built the upper and lower control arms. Bilstein coilovers, and they are dual rate spring coilovers that were weighted for this vehicle. They're not just like some random stuff he bought that's too stiff but looks cool. This suspension works on this unit. It actually has power steering. It has a sweet power steering rack in it, which is full-blown race car stuff.
That's insane that it has power steering on this.
Power brakes as well.
That's crazy. Yeah, what is the brake setup?
Yeah, 4-wheel power disc brakes. So these are the 3-bolt style bolt-in GM lift spindles for like a 2-wheel drive GM, mid 2000s and up. Rear end is GM, so that automatically was disc brakes. So 4-wheel disc brakes and power brakes as well. The booster and the master cylinder, as you don't see on the firewall, it's actually mounted up under the cab here. It was a new build. I've been about a week now on shakedown and had a handful of problems like anything else, nothing we couldn't fix. It kills me that this guy built this thing and never got through with a finished product and even enjoyed it, man. But I think some of these guys get the thrill of building than using, I
mean, I know that they built it and it drove around, but for you to actually have it and shake it down and give it a proper...
Make it cruisable, man.
Yeah, I think it's sick. And now we're able to do a freaking video on this thing. Let's move on to the back a little bit here too. Tell me a little bit about this setup, because this is sick, dude. Yeah,
so he's full-blown trophy truck look on the back for sure. He continued the look. Same thing, these big Bilsteins built for this truck. These are dual spring rate as well. These are actually Jeep control arms, so very standard, something you can buy, bushings if you need to replace, anything like that. Very basic, but done properly, simple. This whole cage is tied in inside for the upper shock mounts. We have a rear mount radiator, as you can tell, 2-speed fan. It's still running the factory water pump on the block, and it also has a secondary electric pump underneath here on the bottom. And I have it set so at 135 degrees, it turns that pump on and helps circulate the fluid a lot better in the system. If you're wondering what these are, which I'm sure people are, the guy told me that when he bought this truck and stripped the cab, he found this under the dash of the truck, and these are like some old school manual flares that you would fill with oil if you were broke down on the side of the road. And he thinks they came with the truck originally. They were mounted under the dash, so.
And what I do like is last night you were up late getting this little touch on here. adding a little flair to it. I think it looked a little plain.
Yes, shout out to my pinstriper guy, John Foster Graphics. He showed up, it was like 9 o'clock. I'm holding the flashlight out here for him while he's painting. So we did the US 40 on the back. It's a 40 Chevy and just kind of fit in with that.
Yeah,
so.
that's super dope. Dude, one of my favorite features on this thing is the suicide doors. Go ahead and open those up, dude. That is so cool. I think it's just a perfect fit for this trophy truck. And I know you were saying earlier that it's real deal steel. Do you mean like the company Real Deal Steel, or you're talking like this is real original body?
Yeah, this is 1940 Chevy steel body.
Yeah, dude.
Steel hood, you know, of course, flip nose, but
yeah, that's actually insane. I can't believe that it's
a nice, I mean,
really like
yeah,
this
it's a
condition.
nice old body.
All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that feature on this thing. We're gonna hop in and go for a ride, and I'm super pumped to do that. Also, this thing is for sale, so Francis, if anybody wants this thing, how can they find it and how can they get in contact with you?
Easiest way is probably Instagram. I'm C10 Fran on Instagram, super easy to find. Financing is available. You're welcome to get it shipped anywhere as you like. I'm very easy gentleman to work with. And if this isn't your cup of tea, I sell a lot of square bodies, C10s, we do T-buckets, hot rods, motorcycles. I have a huge selection of stuff and I keep a lot of inventory. So either way, follow me on Instagram and you can keep an eye on all my stuff I have coming in and out.
Heck yeah, guys. So if you're interested, I'm gonna have all the links down in the description below. But that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and jump in this thing because I'm excited to freaking ride in it. This thing drives pretty damn smooth though.
It's a cruiser, bro. I love it.
How did it drive when you first got it? Because I know you said that you put
the alignment was fucked up, and then it had really bad bumps here. Like if you hit a reflector with this, it would like literally try to yank you into the
Oh my god, death trap.
It was a death trap, yeah. Like it was really scary. And the guy, he took me for a ride. It was late. He's trying to like fucking speed through these roads at night. I'm like, I'm scared for my life. Actually.
Yeah, you're sketched out.
I'm 2 hours away. I'm like, this isn't worth it, bro. I'm gonna put my trailer, go home, and I'll fix it.
Well, that's good with you. It's like you actually do test it. You should do proper shakedowns and make sure everything is good because.
And I still tell people, hey, this is some weird old shit. You're probably still gonna have to work on it. I mean, I shake it down to where I use it. I put my kid in shit. I drive all my shit, man.
And that's what I think is cool too with you is like you bring your daughter around a lot of this stuff.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
She loves it, which is awesome. Like I saw on your Instagram that you dropped her to school off late so you guys can go pick up a vehicle. That's so cool.
I sold that truck already too, so it was well worth the trip.
That's awesome, man. This is so cool, dude. Back tire. It needs like a paddle tire on this thing, dude.
It would hook.
This thing actually.
Oh, it performs,
dude,
bro.
The bumps, I mean, obviously you feel it, but it's not that bad.
If I fix a few of the rattles, I mean, dude, look at the front suspension.
Yeah,
and there's
dude,
no bumps here, dude. It was so
sick.
fucking dangerous. It was dangerous on the road. So I couldn't imagine doing this, how it was before.
This is definitely the most different thing I've done on this channel for sure. We spent what, like 2 hours out there filming on the outdoors.
It's 90 degrees outside.
And this thing ran like a top, man. Dude, I don't know. Did you even shut it off? Maybe one time.
I shut it off one time and I determined it's just happier to let it run.
Dude, I cannot believe that, man.
This thing runs like, if you let it idle, it runs 140 all day on the idle in the beating sun. That was a serious endurance test and we're driving it right back home down the highway.
Yeah, so awesome, dude. Like I said, hey, appreciate you doing this with me, bro. This was so fun.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, dude. And if you guys are interested in this thing, throw in the description below all the contact info. And if you want more content like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.